Hey guys, welcome to another Damilola Forex Academy video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to break down prices from the biggest time frame in the market as usual. You know, every single one of our trades, we start from the monthly time frame and we take it as low as 30 minutes, 1 hour to pick a trade entry opportunity. So I'm going to show you how to break down the prices on this particular pair, GBP JPY, using our trading system. Our trading system is the same and it can be applied on any single pair at all. So I'm going to be showing you how to use that on GBP JPY to see a high probability trade opportunity and make massive gains in the market using a simple price action trading system. Let's go, guys. The first thing you should do is what? Is try to identify where prices is currently. Okay, so wherever you see prices currently is, you try to identify the story that took prices there. What structure took prices there? Okay, if price was prices on bearish structures or was prices on bullish structures. Okay, so in this case, we can all clearly see. Okay, let's zoom in a bit. We can all clearly see that that the structures that took prices to that level is the structure of push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion, and push. So the structures that took prices there is a structure of clear higher highs and higher lows. This means that overall on the monthly time frame, prices is clearly bullish. Okay, because what the structures that took prices to the top is a clear structures of higher highs and higher lows. So clearly price is bullish. Okay, so that being said, this means that what? This means that we are now going to go and use this information on smaller time frames. In this case, we don't skip time frames. We'll go to the weekly time frame and take this information there and apply it, okay, to see how that could benefit us. Okay, so on the weekly time frame, the overall structure at the end of the day is still the same: push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion. Within the context of these fractals, this is the last higher low. Okay, remember fractals are measured by the length of their exhaustion. So bring your crosshair tool and measure the top to the bottom to know what fractal prices is currently at. So now this is separate. Okay, so now this means that what? Our tradable area is now between what? This low to this high. When prices comes and breaks this level, then our tradable area will now be between here and the ground level. But right now, price is still trading above the last higher low of this big fractal. So our tradable area will now be zoned in to this low and this high. Okay, so we are going to zoom in into our tradable area. So within our tradable area, we can see prices make push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion. Prices continued on clear higher highs and higher lows right here, only for prices to come and break structure at this point. If we switch to line charts, you can see a clear break of structure happened at this point without any iota of doubt. Okay, a break of structure happens when there is a body close. It's always about body close. We are talking about break of structure. Okay, put that in mind. It's always a body close. You can switch to line charts. You know, feel free to switch to line charts to confirm a break of structure. So a break of structure is always about the body close. Okay, so now on GBP JPY, we've seen a clear break of structure. So now that we've seen a clear break of structure, we know without any iota of doubt that prices will go to the 61.8 of the broken fractal. The broken fractal starts from the lowest point right here to the highest point right here. So we know that overall our TP is going to be here at 61.8. In fact, if we don't want to exit at 61.8, because we can see strong areas of resistance here around the 50.0, here is good enough for our exits. Okay, but prices will get to this level at least. Okay, because it's also important to look left, just like we always say. So price will get to this resistance level at least. Okay, so we already know that price will come here because what? There's been a clear break of structure and we know that price is coming here. Okay, but we know that what? Whenever there's a break of structure, prices goes for a natural 61.8 retracement. First of all, at this 61.8, let me drop the horizontal line. Okay, but at this level, we know that what? When prices breaks the structure, prices goes for a natural 61-point retracement. Prices broke the structure at this point. Then we know that price will go for what? A natural 61-point retracement. In fact, I was saying yesterday that GDP JPY is already far overbought, because instead of stopping at around the 61.8, prices went for a double top or a double pressure at around the 100.0 zone. So price is already very overbought. So my job will now be what? Go and look for a break of the bullish structure. At a break of the bullish structure, sell here TP1. Eventually, price will come here to this resistance at this level here. Okay, because what? Prices has broken a structure, and overall we are bullish. This means that what? Prices is supposed to come forward a natural 61-point retracement before continuing its bullish structure, because what? There's been a break of structure. Okay, let me zoom out again to make it clear. This is what? Push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion. It seems someone has a question, right? Push, exhaustion, push.
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah, go on with your question.
In this scenario, right, where you have the double pressure, right, you have the double top.
Yeah.
And we know that the price, the bullish buying is already overbought,
Yeah.
so to say, because it's above the 61.8.
Yeah.
Let's say you decide to, and then given that you have the break of structure, right?
Yeah.
You decide to sell at this. Normally, when we do a sell, right, we take the previous high as our basically that would be your stop loss, right?
Yes,
that's
correct.
where you place your stop loss. So in this scenario, we don't have any other high, right? Because
Yes.
it's a double pressure. Where do you set your stop loss in a scenario like this?
Okay, so in a scenario like this, if I'm entering a trade, at this point, I will enter like this with my stop loss at the high here. Yeah, which is actually what I'm going to be doing on market opening. I'm going to be selling pinpoints with my stop loss at the high. Okay, but in this type of case, the weekly is a very big time frame. So our entry is going to be on smaller time frames. Like smaller time frames are what is going to give us our entry, but it's still the same thing, because at the end of the day, I'll be selling pinpoints on market opening. At this point, this is where markets will open. Then my stop loss will be what? Above the high. With our aim to what? Our aim is what? Selling here for TP1, but this is not where prices will end, because there's been a clear break of structure, and what prices, the fractal that was broken is the fractal of here to here, so prices will come to at maximum the 61.8, at minimum the resistance level around the 50.0. Okay, so in this type of case, like we said, if we are selling, we'll sell pinpoints here, put our stop loss at the high here, which is exactly what we're going to be doing, but it's going to be small time frames that would trigger our entry, because we don't enter trades on the weekly time frame. Okay, so in this type of case, our job will now be what? To go down time frames and read the bullish structures, that took prices for the double pressure. Read the bullish structures and look for a break of the bullish structure to sell one to this level. Eventually we are selling to this level. Okay, so now that is done, what are we going to do? We'll go to the daily time frame. Okay, on the daily time frame, this is where it starts from. On the daily time frame, all of those push movements, all of these push movements that we talked about, that we said we're going to look for a break of it, that is where it starts from, at this level here. This is it. Okay, so now what can I see? I can see prices make what? Push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion. This is the last higher low within the context of these fractals. Okay, so this means that what? When prices eventually comes and breaks this, I will sell here. Okay, but right now, as at this moment, prices has not broken this last low. This slims our tradable area to this low and this high. Okay, because we trade within the context of fractal. So our tradable area has been slimmed now to this low and this high. Okay, so we are now going to go to the 4-hour time frame and focus on our tradable area. Okay, our tradable area, we said what is going to be, okay, first of all, this is push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion. This is the last higher low within that fractal. So price has not broken this. When prices comes and breaks it, then price has broken into this tradable area, price will come here. Okay, but price has not broken in. So within the context of the fractal right now, our opportunity is what? Our opportunity is push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion. Overall, all of these are the push, and this is where the clear break of structure happened. This candlestick right here is the candlestick that broke structure. Okay, so that is a candlestick that broke structure. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's put it to line charts. Let's drop an horizontal line there to identify our clear pinpoint break of structure. Okay, so this is the candlestick here that broke the structure. At this point, you can see prices kept maintaining that level until this candlestick broke the structure. Okay, so now within the context of our tradable area, we know that it starts from here. Okay, that's where our current tradable area starts from, because we trade within the context of fractals. So this is push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion, push, clear break of structure at this point. So when the clear break of structure happened, we know that what? We have three variations of entry, like we all know, which is what? One, sell pinpoints. Sell pinpoints. Put your stop loss at the high and sell to this level. 100% correct. You can do that if you want. Secondly is what? Our second entry variation, which is what? When price breaks the structure, prices comes back for a natural 61-point retracement. Okay, so in this case, prices is already back for its natural 61-point retracement. Okay, so in this case, all of this at the end of the day were what? Push, break of structure, natural 61-point retracement. Okay, it's an opportunity to what? To sell pinpoint at 61.8 with your stop loss at this high to take profit here. So this is the trade I'm going to be entering, pinpoint on market opening. Remember I told you all that because of the sluggish movements of GBP USD, we can start taking opportunities on GBP JPY since it moves faster, at least for the year. GBP JPY had fast movements last year, but this year, like we have all seen, it has been very slow. Okay, and we like to move, you know, let's pick a trade. GBP JPY is like the brother of GBP USD. So, but it's a brother that moves faster, you know. So let's go ahead and take opportunities on GBP JPY, you know, a lot for the month of February. Okay, this means that what? Our current sell position on GBP USD, we can leave that sell position running to take profits. At least it's in very good profits now. We can leave the position running to take profits. And if you want to close that position and take this position on GBP JPY, it's still fine. GBP USD is sell, GBP JPY is also currently on a sell. Okay, so this means that what? Entry variation 2, you can sell pinpoints here. Then entry variation 3, like we talked about, is what? This is the 4-hour time frame. You go down time frames and read the bullish structure. Okay, so in this type of case now, we've already missed entry variation 1, which is what? Sell pinpoints at the break of structure. So if we want to take advantage of this trade, we can enter this trade using entry variation 2 and entry variation 3. This is where price broke the structure. Entry variation 1, sell, stop loss at the high. Okay, we didn't get that one. Then prices came back again to that level, but this time around it's for entry variation 2, which is what? 61.8 pinpoint sell. Sell, put your stop loss at the high. Entry variation 2. Entry variation 2. Now we can be able to take advantage of this trade, entering this trade using what? Entry variation 2 and entry variation 3. They will both give different risk reward. So it can be smart to kind of, you know, split our risk between both opportunities. So like I said, you have to go down time frames to trade entry variation 3. You can go to like the 1 hour to read the structures, or you can even go to like the 30 minutes. Okay, the 30 minutes is the lowest time frame I go to. Okay, so you can go to like the 30 minutes. So on the 30 minutes now, all of this, we can see prices make the push, exhaustion. Then we can see prices establish small fractals to big fractals, push, exhaustion. This is the last higher low of prices. Okay, so we can see prices make all of this push at the end of the day. So wait for prices to break structure. At the break of structure, what are we going to do? We can sell pinpoints, put our stop loss at the high for entry variation 3 of prices. So like I said, entry variation 2 and entry variation 3 are going to give different risk reward. Okay, so but these are the ways to capitalize on this particular on a trade opportunity. So on this trade opportunity, let us all enter this trade opportunity using what? Entry variation 2 and entry variation 3. Okay, and let's see how we can be able to have some fun with prices and make some money with GBP JPY for the new week using what? Entry variation 2 and entry variation 3. Entry variation 2 is what? Pinpoint sell. Let's go ahead to the 4-hour time frame and let's see the risk reward. Okay, of course, we know our take profit is here at this level here. Okay, so we are selling pinpoints on market opening, which is at this point. Then our stop loss has to be at the high here of about what? 149 pips. Okay, so our take profit will now be at this point of about 293 pips. Okay, so I'm going to do a brief division. That's what 293 divided by 149. So this trade would give us about a 1.9, almost a 1:2 risk reward. Almost 1:3 is a 1.97 risk reward. About that, about a 1.97 risk reward. So almost a 1:2 risk reward is what this trade is going to give us. Selling pinpoints on market opening, you know, with our stop loss here, with our stop loss at the high right here of about 149, 150 pips, and our take profit at the lowest point right here of about 294, 299 pips. So this will give us about almost a 1:2 risk reward. Okay, that is using what? Entry variation 2. While as soon as that position is taken on market opening tonight, we'll also, as soon as that position has been taken, then we'll look out forward for entry variation 3, which is what? When the break of structure happens. This break of structure should happen probably, you know, Monday. Monday, probably we should see a break of structure of these fractals, which is going to open the door to entry variation 3, where we can sell pinpoints with our stop loss at the high. And this one will probably give us a better risk reward. Okay, so let's say prices, this is the last higher low, and prices eventually breaks. Okay, let's just do a rough estimate of the risk reward. This will be our entry with our stop loss at around there of about 89 pips. Then let us go to like the 4 hours time frame to see if the stop loss is about 89 pips. Okay, let's go to the 1 hour time frame so we are sure of the level. Okay, this was the last higher low that we're waiting for entry. Okay, while the take profits would be from there to here for about what? 243 pips. So that was 243 divided by 89. Okay, just a moment. 243 divided by 89. This should give us about 1:2.7 risk reward. So on this trade, using 2 of our entry variations, we have a 1:9 risk reward, and we are going to potentially have another 2.7 risk reward again. So you can see how, with the knowledge of the different variations of our entry, we are able to capitalize on a trade opportunity, trade within fractals, but have good opportunities that are going to push us forth. You know, all of these opportunities can help you pass prop firms. They can help you make very good profits on your live accounts, you know, while just trading simple price action. So are there questions on this? Also, if you're looking to learn more on how to break down the markets easily like I do, you can register for my mentorship. Link in the description below. During my mentorship, I'm going to be taking you by the hand from where you are into the understanding and mastery of price action. You can also purchase my bootcamp recordings. It's a 7-hour recording of pure price action teachings. Link is also in the description below, and I'll be looking forward to teaching you in every of these areas for you to master and make massive profits with the knowledge of price action. Welcome.